Alright, what's going up? Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, thankfully no one ever shows up like the first 5 seconds. What's up, guys? It's Roll4Crit. Tonight we're gonna be playing around in Tyria once again. Hopefully we will get to. I want to try to shoot for maybe level 51, maybe 52. 52 might be pushing it, but 51 I think we can get to since we're so close to 49 right now. Um, and we're just gonna basically run around, same thing as last week. We're just gonna run around and enjoy ourselves. And let me just pull up my video so I can chat and converse with you guys as we play along. So let's return the game. That would be important, right? uh, why am I not connected to the internet? There we go. Okay. Now we're rolling with dice here, I think. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Crisis averted. Technology's hard, man. It's difficult. All right. This whole YouTube gaming stuff isn't as easy as you would think. Totally rewarding. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy every second of it, but not very easy at all to do. But worth it. Oh, that's great audio for you guys, right? Yeah. Hopefully one day I can get paid for this. Anyway, so let's stop staring at this cave that's clearly blocked off for whatever reason. Um, now I'm trying to get to this area here, which looks to be some sort of well, there's definitely a scout over there, which will help us open up the area a bit more. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to run into that cave that we just passed by to get to that scout and open up that part of the map a little bit more. Remember, once again, this game is pretty much all about exploration when it comes to the lower levels when you're kind of leveling. That's going to give you the most experience out of anything at all. Discovering new areas, um, taking a look at the vistas, unlocking waypoints. That's where the money's at, so to speak.
The Dermot Priory is dedicated to discovering secrets of the past. To us,
Already
this area is a
did
treasure
that part.
trove
Gotta
full
find
of
that though.
dwarven artifacts. We're currently in aggressive negotiations with
Okay.
the Dredge, who are hoarding relics underground. It's no easy task, and the Priory has their work cut out for them.
Get back to that vista at some point too. Okay, so I'm gonna pretty soon level out of this area. The area I'm in is I believe 40 to 50, and being that I'm at 48, yeah, probably by the end of tonight, if we haven't cleared the area map-wise, we're gonna be moving on to another zone. So hopefully that'll be something you guys will look forward to. Now let's take a quick vape. Let me mute first. And we're back. Alright. So I guess that cave spider was he's still alive. Okay, fine. He's finally dead? Yeah, okay. That Skrit warrior took care of it for us. Sweet. Now I think that's what are you? Are you fallen ally? Okay. That would be the Skrit pistolier, I suppose. Let's just take care of these cave spiders here. Classic low level engineering type enemy. any role-playing game. Okay, now where's that pistolier? There you are. Gotta loot first. Looting is paramount. And we are ever so closer to our okay. Someone's excited. Yeah, I don't think oh, well, no, yeah, there's still stuff to do, and well, no, that area I've already seen. It's my guild. Click the wrong thing. Cool. Anyway, I mean not my guild, but the guild I'm a part of, rather, I should say. Man, my throat is really dry. I really should have taken care of that. So many cave spiders, so little time. Alright. Moving on. Oh, we're almost done here. How do we keep the script in fighting shape? I guess by defeating these guys.
Such might!
Did we get them all? Yeah, we got them all. Okay. Now, are there any other? I mean, I don't know what this keep other script and fighting shape deal is, but destroying spiders and the webs seems to be working out just fine for me. Only one on the chat. Small channel problems.
Such might!
I mean, I'm not small. I'm just gonna take. Alright. We leveled. We got our heart. We is good. Oh wow, that's much better than Flame blast. I don't know what that is. I probably should have. So, let's see. No, I don't think so. I think we're all used up here on all my slots. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, but I'm about to replace that. In fact, let's equip that now. Let's equip it now. And then you can go down here. I still want there. But then that means I can't put that here unless unused. Grade. Ha! Sweet. Learning little by little how this game works. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's keep it moving. We can't be we can't be the what do you call it? Why do I keep pressing the wrong thing? Still the wrong thing. What area do I need to go to? Oh wait, it looks like if I keep going I might be able to get to that point of interest and the whatchamacallit. So let's keep going there. Get that hero point. still all alone, but that's cool. That's fine. Rome was not built in a day, after all, right? Ooh, we're hitting in the thousands now. All right. Oh, those aren't even criticals. Sweet. Alright. It's probably gonna be some kind of spider thing or something. I mean, with all the things we've been fighting so far, it's gotta be, right?
My strength increases! Yes! I'm ready to defeat anything!
Defeat anything, huh? Alright. Yeah, alright. Around that area. Stop opening the guild, damn it. Oh, crap. Alright, veteran, let's go. It's gonna be super tough. Or at least tougher than the other spiders. Stop being tougher than the other spiders, let's go with frenzy. I guess that wasn't too bad, huh? Let's commune with this. Who asked you to come? Nobody. Why are you here? No one invited you. Friggin' hatchlings. Is there anything other there? No, probably not. We have communed and have gained our experience to the max. Max. Got it. Did it die? Did it? No, it didn't. Okay, we're done with this area, so let's find another area. Looks like I haven't finished this over here, but I'm gonna go over here. My bad, didn't mean to hit the old microphone there. Let's whoop. All right. Let's see. I think that's going to be the opening, so let's hang left and head south. Oh, you know what? Something interesting actually is going to be coming up soon. This weekend I'm going to be going to the Dystopia Rising Florida LARP. It's good. Actually, it's going to be my third Thursgiving, which is their Thanksgiving event or what have you. It's going to probably be a ridiculous amount of fun. It always is, and the food is amazing. Oh, excuse me. If you're somebody like me who really enjoys the whole Thanksgiving dinner, whatnot, with the turkey, the gravy, green bean casserole, it's great because it's pretty much an extra an extra Thanksgiving dinner because it's free to new players. It's an entire weekend away from all your troubles and everything that reminds you of how much you just like your life. But it's a lot of fun. If you have a chance to go, I definitely suggest you find where the nearest chapter 2 is and definitely go. For me, it's about a 6-hour drive with tolls and maybe going 5 over the speed limit. But it's definitely worth it because you're there for the entire weekend. Your admission fee covers for room and board, I guess. Well, maybe not board. Is board like food? I don't know. You get the room. They're not gonna feed you normally if you go. You know, you're just not gonna ask for like they'll have the Thanksgiving dinner for you on Saturday night, but they're not gonna feed you Friday when you get there or Sunday when you leave or anything like that. So you gotta make sure you've got your own provisions, if you will. Man, this is heating up. What's going on? I've got other people here helping, and I'm still getting like whacked pretty hard. Like, what's the dealio here? I'm gonna endure pain, and then okay. Oh, that's this dude's. Oh, this dude's get guns. That's awesome. I want a gun. That way we get shot by a turret. But yeah, I would like to. This is a ranger or something next. I don't even know where I'm going. Like I'm going somewhere, but I have no idea where I'm actually going. Just me. Nobody here but us chickens. Right? Right. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. I understand how it goes. Take some work. They got mechs. They got friggin' mechs. These mole people got mechs, like really? Friggin' mole men. Instead of shining finger, it's gonna be muddy finger. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah, I don't want to know anything about muddy fingers. That's just horrible. I think I'm gonna die. Like I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Yeah. All right. That happened, and it happens. It's whatever. You know. I never got to the Vista, did I? I don't think I did. I don't think there was one here. I think I was wasting my time. Then where do we go now? Where do we go now? I don't think that's a song. I guess we should head. Where should we head? Did I leave the No, okay. Yeah, okay. Media volume's off. Cool. Well, it looks like there's some stuff I can do over here, so let's go there now. Just a quick old... And we're back. Okay. Now, where are we headed? This way.
I like your hair.
Oh, well, thank you. I did nothing to it. Okay, so this is the kid, and I need to build snowmen, stop troublemakers, and keep the lodge cozy and safe. Looks pretty damn cozy and safe to me right now, but okay.
Yeah.
And throw the barrel. That was not what I should have done. There we go.
Such might. Increases.
Now it looks like we're gonna finish this part quick, huh? Iron ore. Okay, let's grab some of that. Yours burst into flames. That's awesome. I don't mind it burst into flames. Still nobody watching. Still nobody watching. Snowman could use finishing touches. Well, I don't know how to put the finishing touches on it. I live in Florida. What the hell do I know about Snowman? Let's hope he is not too far. He was not. Awesome. Troublemaker? Yep. Shattered armor. What does that? That's how you do it. Sweet. We're gonna hit 50 soon. Okay, so let's go to the Vista. How far are we from it? Okay. So, let's hope we don't die. Oh, didn't even take any damage, awesome. Then I guess clicking on that does nothing. Oh, let's see, where's the Vista? It's a jumping puzzle. Something I don't know anything about. Come on. Look at that. He's almost there. Like, you mean to tell me he can't just, like, reach and pull himself up? Okay, I guess not. I swear, if I have to get on that ledge. No! Okay. So, there's the Vista. I don't see any way I could have gotten up there through there. So, maybe it's... Yeah, it's that way. Okay. We gotta fight our way through on this one, huh? That's fine with me. We gotta pretty much do the same thing on the other side anyway. So we're good. Sons of Funnier, tear down their territory markers and dragon totems. That's not gonna be too bad. Let's just take care of this eagle griffin here. They're always what do you call it? Aggressive. Now we got 3 of them now. This is too many things to fight. This is not going to end well. Oh, that one's a better one. Okay. Breaking down walls. That was a waste of that skill. Woo. Yep, that's right. Like if you weren't even there, buddy. Like if you weren't even there. Gotta beat it, son. Don't you run away from me. Do you not understand how this game works? We've got a lot of things attacking me at the same time. And I don't know. I don't know if I should have doubled back there, but I did it, and I'm gonna stand by it. Okay. Got hobbled there for a second. What? Seems like this is a good place to grind out for experience. Oh, a chest. My inventory's full, really. What if I deposit my materials? There we go. Now how do I get to that ledge? This is where it's gonna get annoying. Okay. Oh, I almost had it. You saw that. You saw that, right? Oh. I feel so cheated. I'm not gonna be able to get up there, am I? Jumping puzzle! Okay. Oh, I guess I'm nice.
Such might.
See? Way too many people here. This is not cool. This is not cool. This is not cool.
Close to dying.
I shouldn't have opened that. Okay. Let's pick up our stuff. No, I almost had it. Almost had it. Oh. Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not worth it right now. So we're gonna find another area. Let's try that vista, why not? Pardon me. My apologies. I know you guys don't want to watch me just drink water all day. But, I don't know. I think I'm getting something, to be honest with you. I honestly do think I'm getting sick. Not that it makes it okay, I'm just letting you know what's going on. I walked the wrong way. I walked the wrong way. Pooh, too far. Okay. Yeah. Let's go the other way. I don't know if I have the right tools. Nope. Not for this area. Good old auto run. If there's one thing that I appreciate, it's auto run. Okay, so Gotta get up onto that ledge. Possibly through here? Maybe. I mean, it seems plausible, which means it's not gonna happen. At least maybe not through here. But no, definitely not there. If we persevere, I persevere more in video games than I do in my real life. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah, I think I got it. I think so. I don't know what that was, but it was pretty cool. Yep, we did it. We got to the Vista. We've completed something worthwhile and meaningful for humanity. Yeah, that is pretty cool though. Oh, man, cursor in the way. My bad, dudes. My bad. I don't, Aurora Borealis maybe? I don't understand what that is. Just the hero? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. We are learning together. Bank Access Express, that sounds cool. Double click to open, 1 thimble liquid karma, resonating silver, and rid of experience. Three transmutation charges. Let's open these minor sacks. This is a salvage item. Gotta do some accounting here. Some accounts payable. Mana. Boop boop boop. I can't use that. I can't use that. Boop boop. I can't use that. What is that? Increase inflicted burning during. I don't apply burning. I apply berserking? I don't know. Let's see. 2 writs of passage. Trade 20 writs. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just use them as is. Pretty good amount of experience there, huh? Bleeding on nearby foes for 6 seconds when you swap to this weapon while in combat. Oh, okay. What other incredibly boring things can I do? Basic salvage kit. Let's do that. Let's do this. Did I run out of those? Yes, I did. Then that means... Boop. Alright, what can be master salvage?
1 challenge down.
What did I do? Oh, salvage. Okay, yeah. I don't think I gotta use this. No, I'm not going to. Healing greatsword. I will heal you with my horrible powers? No save. Okay, now this. Not better. Not better. Not a thing. Not better. So, just to round out our experience here, boop, boop, boop. And then, boop, boop. Yes. I believe we have booped enough. Yes. Alright. Where are we going to next? What level are we? We're on 49 going on 50. So, where should we run around? Here. We should be here. Especially because it's dwarven stuff. I love dwarven things. If there's a dwarf, I'm there. I was highly disappointed when I found out there were no dwarves here. I mean, you guys should know if you've been watching my World of Warcraft videos. I pretty much only play dwarves. You mole man that walks an appropriate distance for him to be able to do damage, but I will not be able to do damage to him. Why is he moving so good? Okay. Now we're cooking with gas here. So we are deciphering dwarven headstones and protecting priority researchers. Does that just mean kill? Yeah, that just means kill moment. Okay. Stop opening that. I did not want to kill that thing, but... sorry. I'm sorry, little animal. I'm sorry you got on my way. Where are we going? This way? Is this the, I think so. Stars are a nice touch. A totally new area. Sweet. Sweet! Okay. Yeah. Areas. That sounded so creepy. Okay. Let's head back down south. I think that's where we will get the most out of filling up that heart. Seems like killing the mole man's not going to really do much though. Well, that's a shame, because that's what I get the most fun out of. Let's join the chat. It's just me, myself, and I don't really do this for anyone other than myself. That's a lie. I want to get paid so bad by doing this. Like seriously, I don't want to be a teacher. Up, too far. Okay. So it's literally, I probably could have dragged him over, and it would have been fine. Son of a bitch.
Such might.
At least we're in the right area now. Decipher Dwarven. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I'm guessing this is going to give us the most out of it. Am I to attack him? Probably not. Okay. It's just being a dick.
Welcome to our little corner of the world.
Hold the line. Nobody passes us, understood?
Alright, I guess.
Join me, creation. I can do this.
Since I can't do anything else, apparently. I'll do the crap jobs no one wants to do. I will bring up the guards. Just like this Ares fella. Fella? What is the female fella? Filly, I guess? But isn't Filly a horse? Why are we comparing women to horses? I don't think that makes sense to me. Why is everyone going this way now? We just cleared this area, folks. Like, okay. I guess we should go the other way now. Is this friggin' tennis where we just go one way, then the other way, then the other way, then the other way, and the other way, and the other way? Like, really? Is this our lives now? And, like, I can't get to any of them because they all, like, attack too fast. I can't even revive quick enough. Pardon. I think I'm going to be better off just staying in one area, all things considered. No! You killed the Doliac! It had done nothing wrong, but love you. That dude that just left you was just like, yeah, they can take care of it themselves. I guess we completed it. Okay.
We become one.
That much closer to level 50 then. We're the stupid priory people that just like to poison you apparently.
Thanks for your help. I wish the dredge would just leave us in peace.
Yeah, welcome. But once again, priory people. And they've come back. This jerk was over there. She was over here and she's already ready to go. Okay.
Big enough for two.
missing something.
Greatest treasure.
Okay.
Need
Alright.
something?
Clearly that was not the correct line to read. So the first one's the middle one? I don't remember what it is.
Greetings and salutations.
Okay. I guess these researchers are just jerks about it. I guess. I don't know. At least I'm getting credit for it. Sucks how I'm getting the credit, but I'm getting the credit. Son of Beach.
Need something?
Welcome to our little corner of the world.
Such might!
I don't need to figure it out anymore. Topaz lump. It's lump. It's lump. It's in your head. Okay. That's gonna be the next area I'll be going to. I want to know where I should go around here. You know, being attacked. No. Someone else was just dealing with a stupid headstone. Okay. Alright, okay. I got it. Don't worry about it. Let's see, that vista was difficult to get to. But I can get to that point of interest though. Okay. She's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she's in your head. Whoop! Oh my god, why do they always have to attack?
Increases!
Will you show me how to skin a carcass again?
cave behind this tree? No, there's no tree cave. Now there's two of them. One of them's a veteran.
I will avenge you.
Stupid freaking veteran. Stab it. At least I think. Really? No. Pour from here. Let's let's auto run this one. Seems like it's quicker anyway. Fine. Of course I do the wrong thing.
Such might. Yes. Ready to defeat anything. Now, where should we go? Let's see. I can't think of any other place that we should go. I guess I should go in here. I got the mastery point, but I didn't get the Vista or the hero point. That should help us get over the limit that we need into 50 so that we can blow this popsicle stand and move on to the next area. Yeah, these enemies sure do fight pretty hard, right? Actually, I'm not even sure if this area is... Well, no, I mean, most of this is like... you can sell most of the stuff as long as you don't get more than 4 things fighting at you at the same time. Except for the veterans. The veterans are a pain in the ass all the time, period. What's this? We're examining tombs now. That doesn't seem like it was a good idea.
Such might.
It's a good idea. Let's see if I can open this chest. Or... Yep. Ah! I took your treasure anyway. You might murder the crap out of me. But I got your stuff. This is gonna be rough. This is definitely gonna be rough. But it might actually be doable. Hold on. I'm doing a lot more damage than I thought I would. This is that thing with the skull is supposed to be a group thing.
I'm in trouble. Never give up.
Too far. Why am I always too far to use that skill? Fandango. Okay. Alright. We're going to go back in here. By the way, thanks Eddie for joining me. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? Before you think I'm lying about having your gift, it's actually right here. I have it. I'm going to give it to you the next time we hang out. It's right here. I'm going to put it right there where I can see it. Hopefully it won't fall. But yeah, next time we hang out, I'll bring it to your house. Now the question is, can I get through there without getting murdered by all that crap? I don't think so. But we can sure try.
Increases.
You know what? I might be able to clear out these imps and then like avoid that. Let's see if I can kite it over here. Oh, jeez. Come after me. No? Not your idea of a good time, huh? Okay. Oh, hey, I got someone who's gonna help me with the, well, okay, this might actually be, doable now.
Adrenaline surging. Experience makes me strong.
Ah, sweet. That's what I love about the community in this game. They really do want to help you. They'll just like run around and help you just because they want to. I mean, they didn't need to do that. They easily could have just left it alone like I was going to. But they saw someone who wasn't having some kind of issues. I gotta like find a way to just run up to. I mean, I have this. I gotta move my abilities around.
Adrenaline surging.
If I could put Rush here, and then my 100 blades over there, I think I'd be set.
I can feel the bear's power.
In fact, no. How do I... No, I don't
I don't think there's a way to move that. Oh well. Gain cooperation with the guy. Meet your order mentor at a corral. I don't think I even know what it is. Story mission. Alright, let's go. Let's see where Minorn's story continues. And yes, I do have to. It's November. Your birthday was in October. Your birthday's like 4 days behind mine. Yeah, I owe you the gift. I'm going to give it to you. Where am I going the wrong way again? Yeah, I guess it's through this portal? Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, maybe it was in Holbright. Maybe it wasn't in Holbright. Maybe yeah, I did get him in one punch, didn't I? Where am I going? Over here? Peta's Waypoint. Peta's Gate, okay. Where are we going? In here? I feel like I'm like doing breadcrumbs. There's gotta be another... This is where I need to be. This has to be where I need to be. But I have... okay. Yeah, I gotta go the long way because I don't have the waypoints over there. So we're taking the long way through Lion's Arch. This loading screen is brought to you by Blizzard not understanding their audience. I don't know if you've heard, but Blizzard's decided to make a mobile game for the next Diablo. Seriously? A mobile game. Their next Diablo game is on cell phones. Now, I get it. Yeah, everyone's got a cell phone or whatever. That's like one of the things they said during BlizzCon, but there's never been, up until recently, in recent memory, I'd say Diablo first hit the Switch for the first time, and like that was the only other system it's ever been on, but traditionally it's always been on PC. And for Blizzard to choose BlizzCon to say, hey guys, the one game that's never been on any other system other than the PC is now going to mobile, and no, we don't feel like putting it on PC at any point in its lifetime. Good luck with that. Have fun. That could have been handled a lot better, if you ask me. Let's just put it that way. That could have been handled a lot better. I mean, I don't want to say it was a slap in the face, but it was definitely a tone deaf. Like they could have chosen to announce that through Twitter or something. And this is coming from someone who's like actually a pretty big Diablo fan. I've played pretty much all the Diablos to date. Diablo 1 Lord of Destruction, 2... Wait, was 1 Lord of Destruction? That might have actually been the tagline for 2. Either way, I've played all of the Diablos. I actually used to have Diablo 2 on a hard drive that I'd take to school or work, when I used to work for NetTalk. Basically, NetTalk was kind of like I don't want to say Skype. Maybe closer to Vodafone or Umatello, I think. Yeah, I think Umatello sounds about right. But yeah, Magic Jack. That's basically what they were. Just another version of a Magic Jack that was really popular in the Middle East for whatever reason. But yeah, yeah, I've always played Diablo for the most part alone, because for whatever reason people don't seem to like playing Diablo. Is my camera not straight? No, it's not straight. Might be a little bit better there. But yeah, for whatever reason, the executives at Blizzard just said, you know what, let's move Diablo to mobile. I don't think that was the right choice for them. And if that was the direction that they wanted to go, the way that they decided to announce it for certain wasn't the correct way of going about it. They could have chosen any other way of announcing a mobile game for Diablo, and in my personal opinion, they kind of chose the absolute worst way of introducing it. For certain, this is gonna be something that's gonna be. I mean, it's already has been memed, and it's probably gonna continue to be a point of embarrassment for them for a while. It seems like they're doubling down with their decision, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's their intellectual property. They can do whatever they like with it. I just feel like they've really got to deliver if they want this game to really do well. And even then, they've got to do a couple things that I don't think the company's ready for. They're gonna have to make sure that this game has no in-game transactions, and if they do have in-game transactions, they've got to make sure that these transactions are cosmetic only, because that's one thing that's kind of plagued the mobile market. Mobile makes a lot of money. Let's not beat around the bush. To be honest with you, they make way more for their companies than any of the other systems, more than Nintendo, more than anything, really. I think it's somewhere in the billions. I could be wrong, probably wrong, but I know that they make up at least 40, 45, maybe even 50% of the market share. Like, all the money is in mobile. So, from a business perspective, yeah, it makes sense for them to make their next big game a mobile game. Now, does it make sense for them to make their next mobile game a traditionally PC only title? No, I think they really messed up on that one. I think that was a real misstep on their part. I don't know if they're going to be able to recover from this.
He's probably down at the pub again.
Maybe not fully. I don't think this is something they're going to be able to completely pull out of, but you never know, man. I can understand. That was my quick rant about the video game industry. Hot topics or whatever. If I fall from that, I'm going to die, so there we go. Stairwells. I feel like there was a quicker way to get here that I forgot. I probably forgot it. Okay. I don't need to talk to you anymore, statue. Why are you even talking back? That's weird.
You know, if we had Evanhawk as a strong
Those
ally,
for
we'd
sure.
have those centaurs
point,
surrounded and crush them.
Evanhawk has its own.
This loading screen is brought to you by Insomnia. Get yours today. Okay, where are we going now? Please tell me we're going the right way at least.
The matrix capacitor seems to be going out of a...
This loading screen is brought to you by a toothbrush. Super useful. You can brush your teeth and you can brush small parts. Toothbrushes. Who knew? Okay. Which way are we going now?
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Do I have a moment? Okay, fine. That's what I get for being nice. What do you need? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do nothing with this information, and I'll tell you why. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Don't care. Really don't care. So, I'm guessing this is some kind of enemy I don't want to mess with. Let's auto-run this. We're gonna try and stick to the roadways here as far as we can. This must have been an area that I was in, but I never really did anything in. Because I don't remember any of this. I don't remember none of this at all. But, yeah, no, this isn't gonna be a, okay, from what I understand, this isn't going to be, Diablo 4, but what happened was that, everyone knew there was gonna be some kind of announcement for Diablo, and everyone assumed it was gonna be Diablo 4, and it turned out to be this mobile game. Now, whether or not the mobile game is a mainline story, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be Diablo 4. It's probably gonna be a side story, some kind of spin-off. They're gonna have to make it a spin-off at least in order for it to kind of fit. Well, not fit. I don't know how they're gonna be able to fit. The way that you write a mobile game is very different from the way that you write a computer or any other system game, because mobile games, for the most part, unless if they go a more traditional route for the mobile game, for the most part, mobile games only exist to milk you out of every last red cent you've got, and so in order for that to in order for them to create a story that fits a mobile ecosystem, I guess. I'm not really sure what the correct term would be, but in order for them to write a story that fits in with a mobile game, basically the story can't end because once you've reached the end of the story, there's no reason to continue playing, unless if they do. Okay, unless if they make maybe a remake of Diablo 1 and then maybe add in 2 where the replay value was there. I could see them kind of being able to. No, but there's no way that this mobile game is going to be at any point important to the story of Diablo as a whole. It might have a few tidbits here and there, but I don't think this. If you're someone who's followed the lore of Diablo, I don't think this is going to be the game for you. There probably isn't going to be a whole lot of new things that are going to be introduced storyline wise. It's probably going to be a lot of. See, my theory is that they're using this mobile game to get people into the Diablo games, much like how Nintendo's using Pokemon Go and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, how they're using those two games to get the older players back. I think this mobile game is going to be Blizzard Activision's way of getting either new people or people who haven't played or don't have time to sit down and play, a way of getting back into Diablo and hopefully have them as customers in the long run. So for instance, let's say Johnny picks up Diablo Immortal on his cell phone. Doesn't matter if he's got a Android or iOS, he just starts playing the game for whatever reason. You know, let's say a few months down the line, I personally kind of get bored of mobile games pretty quickly, so I don't think unless if they've got Diablo 4 like lined up and they just didn't want to say anything, I don't know how this is gonna get people to play Diablo 4 if it's just now starting production. And the issue is that Blizzard Activision also said that they put all their best men on this mobile game. So who's left for Diablo 4? That's the issue. I don't think this is gonna go well for Diablo as a series. I don't want to say it dies with this event, but it's at the very least the beginning of the end for Diablo fans and for Blizzard, really. I mean, they honestly shot themselves in the foot the way that they handled this. They kind of I mean, okay, game companies don't owe anything to their fans. Let's just be honest with each other. Game companies just make games to make money. Now, it's no longer about the passion. It's not like back in the NES days where you didn't really know if you were just making art for the sake of making art, and if you made money out of it, that, you know, that was great. Now, I'm not saying that making money wasn't the main reason why people made games back then. I'm just saying that it wasn't a multi-billion-dollar industry like it is now. So now with the industry as big as it is, you can't really expect people to you can't really expect companies to really think about who they're trying to cater to, which is their fans. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get more people onto their games to make them money. The only reason why a game company now would care about how their fans view them is if it, like now, negatively affects their bottom line. So that's what I'm seeing now, at least. It's not going to be great for Blizzard and Activision unless if they really knock it out of the park with this mobile game. Like Blizzard Activision said it many times before. They are no longer trying to get more fans, they're trying to increase engagement. So they really don't care about their fans, they care about people playing their games for as long as possible, which is the games as a service model, like World of Warcraft. If you're not playing constantly, then you're not making them money. What they want to do is to make sure you still have your subscription and that you have your subscription for as long as possible. And so I think that's kind of where games are going to be going now. Games as a service rather than a game. You know, it's not that game companies like Rockstar and Blizzard aren't like it's not that they don't want to make these single player or local multiplayer, all inclusive, all encompassing type games. The issue is that they're not making any money out of it, so they don't see the reason to make these kinds of games because it's not making them any money. And they've got to keep their investors happy. Red Dead Redemption 2 kind of proves that, yeah, gamers still want single player games. They still want these singular experiences. But now the issue becomes once you buy the game, unless if there's DLC, that's it. You don't need to buy anything else to complete the game. You don't need to buy anything else to continue other than DLC. And at some point you kind of have to stop making DLC for a game because there's not that many people that are playing it, unless if these are like huge DLC, huge, like almost game-changing type DLC. At which point, when do you just decide to make a new game? So yeah, man, it's we're right now, I believe the industry's kind of in a weird not angsty, but a weird pubescent stage where the game industry is just going through some growing pains with this whole games as a service versus buying a game and owning it type deal. We've got to find out what we've got to basically vote with our wallets. Do we want single player games that give us an enriching and engrossing story, or do we want MMOs? Do we want more battle royale type Fortnite games that you can probably put a few microtransactions, whether they be purely cosmetic the way Fortnite does it, or if they have some sort of aid, you know, if they help you out with your game, whether it be removing the grind, like in the Assassin's Creed games, are actually a pretty good example of that. I think the most recent one came under fire because there was like what, 5 or 6 different versions, and even then, after all of those different types of versions of the same game, people were complaining about how grindy it was, I think, because you were getting good or something like that. basically Borderlands. The Borderlands games are famous for giving you a whole bunch of loot. None of it is all that useful. But the issue here, the reason why it's got so many fans, myself included, is the game's actually fun to play. But I don't think that's what they're gonna want to do with a mobile game. You don't want to make the gameplay itself enjoyable enough to the point where people are willing to go through that grind. Because what you want is for them to buy the stuff. So, yeah, man. We've got to see. We basically have to make more conscious and more informed decisions as consumers in coming years on what we're gonna buy and how we're gonna buy it. Oh, I gotta reject. Okay. That makes sense from a business. Yeah, so basically what I was saying is games as a service like World of Warcraft, what else? Grand Theft Auto is a perfect example of these online games that have microtransactions. That's where the money's at right now in the gaming industry, and those are the games that game companies want to create because that makes them money. And we've got to be more careful about the types of games that we buy, because the games that we buy and put money into are going to tell these game publishers, these game developers, what kind of games we want. If we aren't out there buying the Red Dead Redemption 2s of the world, if we're not buying the Horizon Zero Dawns, we're gonna have this issue where we're basically only gonna have ourselves to blame, because we're gonna have all these crap games that require us to put all this extra money into. And the reason why we've got that is because the only games that are going to be selling, the only games that are going to be making money are those games. The games with the microtransactions. Game publishers aren't going to want to make any more games like Red Dead Redemption 2. You're not going to see games like, let's see, you're not going to be seeing any more Metal Gear Solid games without microtransactions. Microtransactions are going to slowly be injected and shoehorned into these games because we're not voting enough with our dollars. We're not voting enough with the thing that affects these game publishers the most, their sales. We have to find a way to make single player games viable. If not, they're just not going to exist anymore. They're not going to make them. They're going to have no reason to. And I think that's I think what happened with the Diablo game was really telling about, you know, what's going on in the game industry. We've kind of lost focus on buying the games that we want to play, because I lost track of where I was going with that. We aren't buying single player games because we're so focused on buying multiplayer games. And so because of that, because of these multiplayer games being so incredibly popular, especially among the kids, that's where the money is going. It's going to these multiplayer games that are massively multiplayer, require a bunch of people to be fun, and it requires an incredibly large amount of grind. And so, you know, if we're not buying these single player games that, I mean, first they have to be good. Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man, those are good examples of single player games. we've got to support, and so far we have. I mean, Spider-Man is really it's super popular. I didn't pick it up for whatever reason, but I think I might. But like, yeah, we've got to vote with our wallets. And we've got to tell these game companies, you know, microtransactions are cool and all, but there's other things out there. You can't just make games that make money all the time. I think there's a thing with actors where you pick two popular roles and then you pick the one weird role for yourself that makes you happy, right? Yeah, make the super AAA whatever microtransaction game, but don't forget that some people may not have the internet connection for the Fortnites of the world, or may not even care about them. You know what I mean? It's just it's just frustrating because all the signs were there. There's no reason why Blizzard Activision wasn't gonna make Diablo a mobile game. I mean, the controls kind of lend itself pretty well to it, to be completely honest with you. It wouldn't be my cup of tea because I get bored of games on mobile pretty quickly. Generally speaking, when I play a mobile game, it's gotta be like a quick pick it up, 5 minutes, put it down, and I'm done type of deal, and I don't see that happening with Diablo. Diablo is kind of one of those games where you sit down and like that's it for the night. That's what you're playing. You're playing Diablo for at least 2 to 3 hours. And I don't see that working well with. I just don't know how they're gonna make it work. Rough times, man. Rough times in the games industry. So we've finally reached the personal story mission, just about. It's just past these clip bats, I guess. Yeah, man, it's sad, but that's where the games industry is going. Maybe even with tabletop, you never know. Tabletop games like D&D or Pathfinder, Magic the Gathering might. Well, I mean, Magic the Gathering kind of already is full of microtransactions with the booster packs, so I guess as a Magic player, I'm kind of used to it, so I'm able to see that kind of stuff better. But yeah, I hope for the sake of the video games industry, this gets squashed. I don't see it happening, but I hope it does. But it's very telling, the fact that most of the revenue income comes from mobile games and their microtransactions. I mean, mobile games is here to stay, and unfortunately, it's full of microtransactions. We just have to make a decision on whether these microtransactions should be helpful in a way of helping a player do better in the games, which personally I don't think that's the right way, or if these microtransactions should be what they've been for games like well, to a lesser degree, Rocket League has been like this, and Fortnite, where the microtransactions do exist. There's nothing you can do about it. But they've made sure that these microtransactions are completely cosmetic, that they make little to no difference to the gameplay. Um, I'd be okay if that's the world, the gaming world that we live in. Now, do I think that's gonna be the world that we live in? No, not at all. I think there's gonna be plenty of developers that are gonna make these um, broken sort of games where you have to spend a little more money than you initially put in, or a lot more money than you initially put in, spread over a long period of time. I mean, think about World of Warcraft. I bought the battle chest that up until that point had let's see, it had the base game, Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. And since then, I've had to buy Mists of Pandaria in no particular order because I've completely forgotten. But I've had to buy Mists of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor. I believe I bought. I don't quote me on this. I don't remember. But then this newest one, not War. Is it Warlord? No, Battle for Azeroth. I bought that, and the previous expansion that I didn't buy, which is Warlords. Okay, I didn't buy Warlords. It was included, but I still paid $60. So what was it back then? 80 for the first three, the first game and the first two expansions. Another 60 for the next expansion, which was Cataclysm. Then Mists of Pandaria was another 60. Then this new one, Warlords, which came with the previous expansion. Like, I've spent like $200 on expansions alone, not including the time spent on having the monthly subscription. That's insane. That's where we're going with these games. Like, like people, I don't know if they've got their head in the sand or they're just not paying attention. But I mean, games is not cheap anymore. It's not you buy the game and that's it. It's yours. That's not no longer the case. You're just paying into the experience. And I realize I'm rambling and not playing, but this is important. This is important for the industry in general. These are the things we have to think about. Are we gonna become used to um, are we gonna become used to the mobile the mobile infrastructure where you don't pay for the game, but you pay it through the nose with these microtransactions that'll help make the game bearable? And that's the thing. How do you add that to a game like how would you add that into Red Dead Redemption other than cosmetics or maybe a better gun or a hat that gives you flying abilities? I don't know. The issue is that these microtransactions are going to affect the way that we play the games and how the developers make the games. And so this is something we've got to, we've really got to worry about, especially with the controversy that we had with loot boxes. I mean, that was insane. We basically had gambling for kids. They don't know what they were getting. They don't know what they were paying into. They just knew that when they got a loot box that had a shiny animation and it made them feel cool that they got whatever stupid thing that they ended up getting. You know what I mean? It's just stuff we've got to think about. And you know, hopefully it seems like loot boxes may be on their way out after the debacle that was the Star Wars Battlefront game. But I don't think microtransactions are going anywhere. They've kind of flown under the radar. They might be here to stay. I can only hope that there's some sort of regulation on making sure kids can't, you know, just wipe out a poor parent's credit card, but I haven't seen anything like that happen yet. It's just stuff we gotta think about, man. Let me put my phone on to charge, and let's actually
The acting
play.
chief is willing to talk to us, but watch your step.
Alright, just take a break from ranting about the games industry.
You there. The Vigil would like to talk to your chief about the swarms of branded creatures that have been plaguing your kraal.
Uldek the Fierce is our chief, but he's still missing. I am Legula, and I speak for the kraal until Uldek returns. But I am in no mood to talk to strangers.
What if we find him for you? Would you talk to us then?
Of course. If you find Uldek, the entire kraal will thank you. He was exploring near the brand when he went missing. A bunch of us went to look for him, but they never came back. Find them too, if you can.
I wish Uldek had listened to me. We've tried taming Branded before, but it always ends in blood.
Those creatures are certainly stubborn. We'd better move fast. This place reeks of death.